Blessings, 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 blessings be unto you. This is Mercedes Warwick, and welcome to the Spirituality of Cancer. I am so happy to be here. This is actually September 2020, September 8th, I think, 2020, and I made a promise to myself, and I'm sort of glad I kept it, that I didn't want to do sort of a cancer diary. I didn't. I wanted to do something that I thought was going to be able to really relate to people and maybe offer some comfort, some compassion, some suggestions, some spirituality on a cancer journey. If you don't know me, I have been on my journey since September of 2017. And what that means is that this is 4 years. And so I had promised myself that I would kind of move off of Facebook, which is the daily diary kind of thing, and really begin to put some structure and to hopefully create heart and community and communion within the spirituality of Cancer orbit. So welcome. I would like you to know that this has not been an easy summer. It's been very mentally tough, and there has been every reason for me to sort of cocoon in. I'm well, although we had to do the scans, and those of you who know about scans know that sometimes we have to pause and take a moment. And I had a little blurb in my blood work, so we did the scans and everything is stable and steady, and that was a blessing, but I had to move myself through that. And so what I'd like to say is I'm on this journey too. And over this summer I've had everything. I looked up cancer fatigue, and I guess there's an official definition for cancer fatigue where you're just so tired you can't lift up your head. I had that at the beginning. But my cancer fatigue was I was just tired of having cancer, you know. And then this morning I made an adjustment, and I said to myself, you know, actually for my celebration, I am reorganizing my house. Now that might not sound like so much fun, but for me, it's my home is my sanctuary. I'm home a lot. I don't go out. Even before cancer, people would call me secluded and reclusive. So it is a joy to be able to be looking at my house with fresh eyes and reorganizing and cleaning and just doing the things that will allow me to breathe into my space a little bit more. So I'm not going to be on here long today. I'm back. And the other thing is, I am a spiritual teacher. I was a spiritual teacher before cancer. And I didn't want to be learning and teaching at the same time. I actually have done that at one point in my life. I think now I have some things that I can offer that will be from a point of experience, experience as in I've done it. I've been there. I can empathize. Here's what I did, here's what can be suggested, and here's the spiritual principle, because it is the spirituality of cancer. And there is a spiritual principle, and everybody can be here because we go into the divine through energy, frequency, and vibration. And we go into God that way. And so the principles are the principles of the principles. I am sure in your belief system and in your lifestyle, love is part of the dialogue. I would venture to say that maybe truth and trust is part of the dialogue. The principles are always there and present, and that's what God is constant. God doesn't change. The way humans interpret what's going on gives a little flavor and texture to God that sometimes we get a little stuck, quite frankly. And so the one thing I found about cancer is I've gotten unstuck in a lot of different ways. You know, I've had to really do some self-searching and going back and asking God in this instance for me what principle is applied. And so there is two websites. One is sacredkey.com, sacredqi.com, and that is the book I would have written, because on that website has contemplations, meditations, learnings, the lectures, the learnings, the teachings, some insight. All of that is sort of the big overview, the big the big what do you call it? The big airplane view, the 50,000 foot view, honing it down into how we can use it into our lives. And then on the spirituality of cancer, we'll be taking that, those principles, that learning, those teachings, the guidance, the channels, and we will be applying it to the cancer journey specifically. So I am grateful, grateful, grateful that you are here. I'm grateful that I am here. And blessings be unto you. Namaste.